10:19 on the dot, and if you are looking to the north from Birmingham or from Jefferson County and you see that lightning's nearly 100 miles away up in the Tennessee Valley. It's not in Birmingham, although there are some thunderstorms in central Alabama, but some of these strikes up here that we can see in Madison County and Jackson County, those are well over 95 miles from us. The closest ones are the ones that are just on the northwest side of Decatur up around the Coxie community in Limestone County. And then we've got that hefty downpour in Talladega County. And this is what it looks like from the Talladega Superspeedway. Over toward Anniston, the lightning is not quite as intense, but off to the right, looking down toward Mount Cheaha, the storm is still pretty electric on the southeast side of the city of Talladega. Current temperatures are holding in the 70s and 80s, and there's a look at where that storm is right now. This is the city of Talladega down here. There's the Superspeedway, so not raining there anymore, but boy, is it ever pouring on Stockdale Road and down around Curry and here along Alabama Highway 21 to the southwest of the Bethlehem community and over toward Cheneby and Oronoton. That's dropping down here toward Waldo on Highway 77 and then out toward the Gunthertown community. Elsewhere, there's not that much around the central part of the state. Only a few isolated showers are expected through the rest of tonight into early tomorrow morning. And that's sort of good news, bad news for meteor shower watching. I think this cluster of storms up here in the Tennessee Valley may ruin it for the next few hours in Morgan, maybe part of Cullman, Blunt, Etowah, and then the storm that's here in Talladega County likely to expand some high thin clouds out over Clay and Calhoun. But from Birmingham west, conditions look pretty favorable to see a lot of Perseids tonight through about 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. The heat's the big story. The storms, really a secondary story, but they're pesky. We can't quite get rid of them. Trust me, some folks need rain, some folks need a break, and I don't really see a complete drop off in the number of showers and thunderstorms that we get through the next 7 days, but they will be fewer in number, and that's going to allow for some big time heat. Matter of fact, I've raised the temperatures a little bit. Tomorrow 96, Friday 98, Saturday 99, and then there's 2 days at least, Monday, Tuesday next week, where I think we could hit 100 degrees with a heat index that gets as high as 110. Tomorrow, the first of 7 straight first warning impact days. It is going to be very hot and very humid. And early in the day, we don't have to worry about storms at the bus stop in the morning, but in the afternoon, some isolated storms. And if it's not storming, it's just plain old hot for football practice, for band practice. A lot of that may need to be delayed a little bit with the heat index as high as it is. 94, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The temperature only getting down to about 81 by this time tomorrow. Chance of a storm is there. There could be a downpour in Tuscaloosa, Jefferson, or Shelby counties, but I think they're more likely across Marshall and DeKalb and Jackson, Cherokee, Etowah, Blunt, Cullman, and then down through East Alabama. Watch this. This is the new future track, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. No rain expected. It's hot, it's steamy, and then we'll have a few isolated storms that develop here and there. The chance is there that anybody could get a brief round of rain, but most of us are not going to get that much at all on Thursday or Friday. And then look out there. It's been a while since we've had 100, but looks like we're headed there early next week.